Hey, good afternoon from the Green River Invite. I'm Cody Beers, joined by Jace Andrews, and we're getting ready for the Laramie A squad, the Rangers, out of Post 14 in Laramie, coached by Chris Woods and Kyan DiBernardi. And they'll be taking on the Jackson the Jackson Giants out of Class AA. Coach Jason Huggins, the long-term veteran, down about 85 pounds since the last time I saw him. He uses fasting. He eats between 1 and 7 o'clock, gives himself 6 hours to eat, and then he doesn't eat the rest of the 24 hours. So we had to talk about that on the pregame. And the other interesting piece of trivia is Jason Huggins has been around long enough that he used to be the manager in Laramie for the A squad, and one of his players was Laramie coach Chris Woods.
That's pretty crazy right there.
That's fun stuff.
That's pretty crazy.
That's Wyoming. That's legacy right there. And Huggins does it the right way in Jackson. He has to deal with everything associated with Jackson. You know, you've got a lot of people. You've had a closed road. They were talking about Teton Pass, which reopens tomorrow at noon. And the players that are currently on the Giants team that have to make that commute have been staying in Jackson with other teammates' families just so they can make it to practice and make it to games. Wow. And so now they will be able to drive back over Teton Pass along with everyone else starting tomorrow at about noon. The road will reopen, and what a fast job by the contractors and the Wyoming Department of Transportation. But we're here at the night invite. We've got a fairly strong breeze blowing in out of the west, and Jace, this Laramie Jackson squad should be some competitive baseball.
Yeah, I'm hoping so. We just saw Rollins get kind of taken down a little bit, 13-1, but I'm expecting a little bit of a better game here. Game 2 of the day, game 2 of the tournament. Obviously 4 days, we've got every game, and so I'm hoping for some good baseball, and it seems like we're going to get one.
All right, the Jackson Knights out in their tan uniforms. It says Post 43 across their chest. That's in red. Their other color is blue that the two coaches are wearing. The Laramie squad, Post 14, out in their blue jerseys. They're actually blue vests with white sleeves, T-shirt sleeves, white numbers, and white pants. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back. This is a MyLocalRadio.com production of the Night Invite.
Ready is committed to providing superior services to our customers by requiring individual accountability for excellence in quality, safety, and dependability. We are a growing company that is currently hiring across Wyoming, Colorado, Texas, Nevada, Idaho, and elsewhere. Our valued team members receive competitive wages, full benefits, and weekly pay. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
At the Evanston Walmart, you'll find all the tools students need to succeed. Our team is committed to providing quality products and an excellent shopping experience. Stop in today. 125 North 2nd Street, Evanston. Walmart. Save money, live better.
Get back to feeling your best with Evanston Regional Hospital Physical Therapy. If you find yourself struggling with pain or limited mobility in your everyday life, your recovery starts here. With a personalized treatment plan just for you, our experienced physical therapists will help you every step of the way to reach your goals and get back to doing what you love. Call us today to schedule an appointment. Evanston Regional Hospital, helping you get your life back.
The strategic plan for Una County School District Number 4 states, through collaboration with the entire learning community, our mission is to instill problem-solving skills in our students that will translate to a rapidly changing global environment. We work to accomplish this by constantly improving student achievement, improving student academic and behavioral skills with a district that operates efficiently and effectively. Uintah County School District Number 4, excellence in teaching, opportunity through learning.
Helpful, friendly, and knowledgeable, the staff at Kazine's Ace Hardware is ready to assist with any home improvement project. Kazine's Ace Hardware, the helpful place, has expanded their store and inventory to meet your every need. Next time you're updating, painting, or maintaining your home, or you're in need of small engine repair on your lawnmower, chainsaw, or snowblower, visit Kazine's Ace Hardware at 800 Front Street in Evanston.
Welcome back to the First Bank of Wyoming production of the 2024 Green River Invite on mylocalradio.com. Cody Beers here on the call, and Jackson will be the visiting team, and coming out first for the Jackson team, designated hitter Brendan Menke. He'll ground left side, fielded by the shortstop. It'll be a long throw across, and Menke will get on a infield single. We'll get the lineups here. On the mound for Laramie is going to be Dax Parvin, looks like about a 6-footer out there on the mound. Garrett Hesko at first base, Jackson Bailey at shortstop, Trace Looney behind the plate, he's catching, Trip Looney at third base, Landon Lotzer in right field, Damian Gomez at second base, Jackson Murray in left, and Caden Hardesty in center. Pitch to Tegan Mortensen is going to be a ball. So one swing, one hit for Jackson as they start things off with the infield single.
Yeah, it was a nice play to try and get him, but just wasn't able to get there in time.
So Parvin delivers the second pitch inside for ball 2. Parvin in the stretch. Here's a big cut. Strike 1 on Mortensen.
And it's very apparent in these games, the team who gets out in front early is a team that usually feels more confident, tends to win the game.
Short porch here at the field, 3:05 down the lines. Here's a throw towards second, and they get him at second. So the throw out by the catcher, Trace Looney, and a nice tag placed by Damian Gomez, and they'll throw out Brendan Menke at second base.
Also got the strike as well on the swing, so that's a really good pitch and throw out right there.
2-2 count on Mortensen. Bridger Olnhausen, the right fielder, waits on deck. Ike Cope at second base. Carson Beiser at shortstop. And Bryson Allen is catching. Here's a grounder towards second base. It's a slow roller. They'll beat it out. And it'll be another infield hit. This one by Tegan Mortensen.
That's always tough for a pitcher. You make 2 great pitches that are hit. They're all soft hit. They're not great, and they're on, and it's a base hit. Because you can't do anything about that. That's a hit, and you can't take anything away.
Infield plays a little bit slow here, and so you've got to charge every ball here at this Stratton Myers ballpark. Here's the first pitch to the right fielder, Bridger Olnhausen. It'll get past the catcher back to the screen, and waltzing into second base is Mortensen on that wild pitch. So Olnhausen with the hit in the number 3 hole for Jackson. Jackson plays a double-A schedule, so they've seen the competition. Here's the pitch, and it's hit swiftly towards second base, right at the second baseman. He'll throw to first. Moving over to third is going to be Mortensen on the play. 2 outs here in the top of the first for the Jackson Giants.
You trade an out for a bag there every day, because now it doesn't matter. A guy's at third, but you get an out. He's not scoring.
Hitter's going to be second baseman Ike Cope. Parvin's pitch is going to go low in the dirt. And Looney with a good backstop. The cage behind home plate is about 60 feet behind the plate. So you get a pass ball, you're going to score. Here's a grounder left side. It'll go foul. And the count now 1-1 on Cope.
Yeah, you kind of took the words out of my mouth there. Looney has to be a brick wall right now, because that's one thing that will score a run. Pass ball, wild pitch.
2 Loonies in the lineup for Laramie. And we're going to get a single into right field. It's going to go almost to the fence. Fielded and brought in. That'll be an RBI. And the first run of the ball game for Jackson.
That's a great hit right there. Takes it where the pitch is and a little outside, went with it. And like you said, it's a short porch shot. That was toward the fence and pretty close.
It's 1-0, post 43. Parvin right back in the stretch. Here's a ground ball right side. It's going to see its way to the second baseman, and they'll get out of the inning. But 1 run on 3 hits for Jackson here. We've played 3 outs. It's 1-0. This is a First Bank of Wyoming production of the 2024 Green River Night Invite on mylocalradio.com.
Friends don't let friends drink bad coffee. Come visit For Pete's Sake for fresh-made coffee, an amazing menu of home-cooked meals, and great company. Visit For Pete's Sake on the corner of 9th and Main, downtown Evanston.
Out here, we've always worked remote. Out here, stress usually refers to the pull on a rope. Where a stroll in the city is also a stroll in the great outdoors. Where work is a way of life, and life is good. Out here, the backyards are big, and the deals, they're even bigger. This is Southwestern Wyoming, and it's where you can get the biggest deals on a vehicle you want with plenty of hometown hospitality. Heritage Auto, your hometown dealer with the biggest deals.
Welcome back to the Green River Night Invite. Jace Andrews, Cody Beers here, and the Jackson top of the first had a pair of infield singles and then a single into right center as Jackson taking its final warm-ups. Dax Parvin, decent first inning, but they're going to have to play defense behind him.
Yeah, I think literally the only hit that I would say was, I'm not going to say it was a gooder hit than the other ones. Every hit's great, but the one into right center field was well struck, whereas the 2 infield singles kind of more unfortunate than, a great piece of hitting.
310 in center field. That ball was probably 10, 15 feet right of the center field pole out there, but, it was hit sharply. This field plays deeper than you think because it actually is on a little bit of a slope. So you're hitting out of the box uphill toward the infield, but it drains well when it rains. It's just a beautiful day here in Green River. Laramie is going to send to the plate in the bottom of the first Garrett Hesko, the first baseman. Shortstop Jackson Bailey will bat second, and Trace Looney, who threw out a runner for Jackson in the first inning, he's the catcher. He bats third, and then we'll see the pitcher Parvin in the 4-hole as Jackson gathers at the mound to talk things over. We've got a wind coming in from the northwest.
It's Wyoming. There's a wind coming in from somewhere all the time. Never stops.
You know why the wind in Wyoming blows, right?
Why?
It's Utah sucks.
I'm not from there.
It's actually kind of sucking from Colorado.
I was about to say, right now, I don't think it's Utah.
Pitcher Milo Gray for Jackson, and the first pitch inside, ball 1. Garrett Hesko. Second pitch is going to be inside, ball 2, and already you're hearing Jackson coach asking where the pitch is. Here's a hit into right field, right at the right fielder, and it'll be pulled in there by Bridger Olhausen. 1 out.
Good piece of hitting. Just again, because this is a short field, outfielders have a lot less room to work with, and so if you don't hit it over the fence, guess what? You gotta put some oomph into the right place.
Shortstop Jackson Bailey steps in. Pitch from Gray is a called strike 1. Gray just recently took the mound against Gillette's Double-A team and earned his team a victory. Here's a hit left side to the third baseman. He'll zip it across. It's pulled in. 2 outs. So Bailey goes down on the ground out to third base. 2 outs.
Say it's a good job from the right hand there on the mound. as he goes outside on the first pitch to both batters. First batter takes it into right field. Second batter watches it, so he goes inside, bounces it to the third baseman.
Catcher, Trace Looney in the box. Inside, ball one. Gray works quickly out of the windup. Second pitch will go low, ball two. My favorite tournaments of the year, coaching Riverton through the day, was coming to the night invite. A lot of things to do here. Got a beautiful rec center. We would stay in churches, and we stayed in the basement of the American Legion post, and the rec center would allow us to shower at the rec center. So
there you go.
Boys had some fun. 3-0 count, 2 outs here. Jackson up 1-0. Pitch on the way goes high to Looney, and he'll earn the walk. So 2 outs. Looney to first, and that'll bring up pitcher Dax Parvin. Parvin, who gave up 2 infield singles and an RBI single. Thank you.
You're welcome.
In the top of the first.
Thank you.
It's like food delivery service just showed up.
Yeah, we got a DoorDash.
I can smell grease.
I think that's just Anthony.
There's Dax Parvin. Pick off toward first. Back in safely is Trace Looney. So pitcher on pitcher here, Milo Gray in the stretch. He'll kick and bring it. It'll go right at waistline, strike one. Green River always does a nice job with this tournament. Takes a lot of umpires to work a tournament where you have 5 games a day. Here's a big cut from Parvin. Strike 2. So 0-2 count, 2 outs. Jackson with the 1-0 lead, looking to get out of this. Pitch on the way, goes low, and it'll get past the catcher. Moving up to second is Trace Looney. So runner on second. 1-2 count on Dax Parvin. Gray kicks, fires high. Ball 2.
It'd be big to get that run back, especially like I mentioned, scoring early is going to be a very prevalent thing to try and win ball games here. And after you're the home team, you got to match what the visiting team did.
Gray kicks, comes home outside. Count goes full. So Parvin looking to get aboard. Looney at second base.
And I like the outside fastball, but on the right side, there's a big hole. So if they go that way, it could be an easy base hit.
Payoff pitch on the way.
There it is.
It'll go low and outside, and Parvin will draw the walk. Second straight walk delivered by Gray. And we'll get a quick trip to the mound by Jackson manager Jason Huggins.
He went for that fastball on the outside half, and I think he wanted it because he sat there for a second, stared at the pitch, and it was a ball.
So Huggins talks things over. Ambitious broadcast schedule here. 5 games today on mylocalradio.com. 5 tomorrow.
I heard tomorrow you're doing all 5.
I could, sure. I think I'm not doing the late game because I'm driving home.
You're doing all 5 by yourself. Well,
all right.
Yeah, we're taking tomorrow off.
That's awesome.
Good for you.
Glad to be here.
Wanted to make you feel at home.
I think I'm getting sent somewhere to do rodeo.
Thought that season was over.
Here's Gray, runners first and second. Batter, Trip Looney, and the runners will move up. Actually, the second base runner, Trace Looney, moves up to third. Trip Looney, the third baseman, to the plate.
Pair of Loonies.
That's a name that's pretty normal where I live. And a nickname that's not too abnormal either. Here's the pitch. High, ball 2 on Looney. Gray looking to get out of this after getting the first 2. Now he's walked 2, and that pitch goes outside, ball 3. Right now, Gray trying to find the strike zone. He'll come set. And the pitch to Looney on the way, called strike 1. Need strikes in baseball. You know, there's no crying in baseball either.
No.
Here's the pitch from Gray on the way. It'll be fouled left side.
You ever cried on a baseball field?
I have. We lost a state championship game when I was playing, and there was plenty of tears that day, but in retrospect, just getting there was pretty awesome. Runners first and third. Gray will pick toward first. And back safely is Laramie pitcher Dax Parvin. Trip Looney, count 3-2, 2 outs. Gray's pitch on the way goes high, ball 4, so 3 straight walks. And now Laramie went from 2 outs and not a prayer to bases loaded. 1-0 lead for Jackson here in the bottom of the first. Beautiful windy day, a great day to eat a Big Mac.
It is.
Can see the arteries hardening over there.
I got to harden at some point.
Ball 1. And the batter, Landon Lotzer, the right fielder. Ball 2 to Lotzer.
I just hope it's not a smash burger. I heard Anthony grabbed it.
Yeah, Anthony's pretty good at making smash burgers. Here's the pitch from Gray. It'll go high, ball 3. Is it 2 or 3?
It's 3.
We've only got 2 down on the scoreboard, so 3-0 count. And pitch delivered for strike 1 to Landon Lotzer. So Gray trying to dig himself out of a hole here with 2 outs. Bottom of the first. Jackson nursing this 1-0 lead. Here's the pitch, and it'll go inside corner, strike 2. Right now, straight fastballs.
Hey, he's got to find that zone. He's used it.
Here's the 3-2 pitch from Gray, and he swung at the high one. Landon Lotzer goes down on strikes. Laramie strands 3 and does not score. It's 1-0 after 1. This is a First Bank of Wyoming production of the 2024 Green River Night Invite on mylocalradio.com.
At Uintah County School District number 6, each student is important. Each student has different interests. Each student has unique talents and areas for growth and development. We love and appreciate each student, and we work hard to make sure we are meeting the needs of each student so that when we all come together, we create a powerful school district filled with individual students headed for success. Uintah County School District number 6 in Lyman. It's a great day to be an Eagle.
The crew of Rocky Mountain Yeti have found themselves searching the wilderness for the elusive Yeti, traveling through the rugged terrain in one of their premium rides found at Rocky Mountain Yeti. Coming up to a clearing, the crew finally gets a glimpse of what they've been searching for, the great Yeti deal from Rocky Mountain Yeti. Visit today and see why legends are driven. 100 Wasatch and 130 North 3rd Street, Evanston.
Welcome back. Stratton Myers Ballpark in Green River. And a 1-0 lead for Jackson as Milo Gray walked the bases full of Laramie Rangers, but somehow got a swinging strike at a ball about eye level and got out of that inning.
Well, he liked the fastball, and I think the batter kind of understood that he was not going to throw him anything else but that. And so when he saw that high fastball, his eyes lit up, and it just was unfortunate that, it went a little higher than he thought.
Jackson batter, catcher Bryson Allen, his first cut will be fouled to the right side. Strike one. Allen, followed by Brennan Witt, the center fielder for post 43. Now we're starting to get the dust rolling off the infield.
Yeah.
Wind picking up. I've been in some dust storms in Green River.
I tell you what,
Count goes 1-2.
Do not hit a fly ball into right field right now, because it's not going to right field. It'll end up at second base.
Yeah, it might. It might be a Texas leaguer out there somewhere. There's a foul delivered left side. Yeah, we could call it a Sweetwater. I'm so used to the wind down here in I-80. It's great to be here. Here's a hit right side. Foul ball. Count stays 1-2 on Bryson Allen.
Cools you down at least.
Parvin inside. It ball's going to go off the right ankle of the batter, Allen.
Good eye, the right ankle.
Hey, he's got the big shin guard protector on the left. That's usually where you get hit, but that time hit him in the right ankle. Parvin, wind up, pitch on the way, grounder left side to the shortstop, and he's going to boot it, pick it up, try to throw it to first, and he held on to the ball. That'll be a fielding error on the shortstop, Jackson Bailey. So Allen reaches base on an error. So with no outs, here's center fielder Brennan Witt. Derringer holding, the third baseman, waits on deck. 1-0 lead for the Giants. Parvin has had 3 base runners against him, a pair of infield singles, and that error. And Brennan Witt, the batter. Parvin comes set. Witt tries to bunt the ball and fouls it back to the screen. Try to move runners around the bases and manufacture runs if you are the Jackson Giants. 1-1 count on Witt. Pitch on the way is going to be fouled as he attempts to bunt the ball. Third baseman was right there in his back pocket, getting ready to pick it up and throw to first. Count goes 1-2.
Probably going to take the bunt off here because can't have another foul.
Parvin comes set. He'll deliver. Foul ball right side past the first base coach. Count will stay 1-2. So how's the view? We had, over in Pocatello, we had net backstops. Now we have chain link backstops. Does it matter? Pitch on the way goes high. It's a breaking pitch from Parvin.
I mean, I'm a fan of chain in some way just because it doesn't move. With net, it can always kind of
I'd be in favor of moving this table inside the backstop when Anthony's doing play-by-play. Here's a ground ball toward shortstop. Picked up by the shortstop, and he'll throw it over for the out. I know Anthony wouldn't be in favor of that, but, he'd probably be game, right? Put some catcher's gear on you, you'd be ready to roll. 1 out. Nice play out there by Jackson Bailey.
I think the next thing we need to invest to is an umpire cam. We can switch to that.
That'd be cool. That actually would be kind of cool to have a camera on the catcher. You're seeing that some now in broadcast. Or the home plate umpire, like you said. Is this field being sponsored by Benji the dog, or is that a company out there? It's got to be a company. So your batter, Derringer Holding, the third baseman. 1 out. Runner at second base is Bryson Allen. Pitch on the way, delivered, called strike on Holding. Jackson looking to push that runner around and score. Pitch goes low, ball 2. Actually, ball 1. So 1-1 count on Holding. 1 out here. Second game of the first day of the Green River Night invite. Pitch on the way from Parvin. It'll be fouled to the screen. Strike 2.
You know what's better than a 1-run lead?
A 2-run lead.
It is.
Yeah. Good one. The Texas humor. Here's a fly ball lifted. It's drifting. Center fielder comes over for Laramie, makes the play. That's Caden Hardesty. A nice move, and you know, when you're facing that wind, that ball will be traveling, then all of a sudden it'll just drop out of the sky.
Oh, and for Caden, that ball was hit toward the Benji sign at first, but with the wind, it honestly may have ended up being the right fielder's ball where he caught it.
2 outs. That'll bring up Wyatt Moore. The runner at second base, fouled left side. Moore bats from the left-handed side. And this Jackson team uses a DH, so we'll not see Milo Gray at the plate unless they have to kill the DH later on. Here's a big cut. Strike 1. Actually, strike 2. He fouled off the first one. So Moore, the first baseman, bats left, catches with his left hand, so he's got that versatility. And you know, if you're a dad, and remember this,
I will.
Change your kid into a left-handed hitter if he throws right. That just makes him all the more marketable out there. Here's a hit right side to the second baseman. He'll pick it up, throw to first, and it'll retire the side. So Jackson will strand one runner. It's 1-0 after the first 9 outs of the game. This is a First Bank of Wyoming production of the 2024 Green River Night Invite on mylocalradio.com.
With 25 years of successful industry experience, Mountain West Business Solutions looks forward to providing all of our customers with exceptional service, industry-leading technology, and a one-of-a-kind buying experience. Having your office equipped with the right technology makes all the difference in the world. With a lower cost per print, we will supply you with the right technology for the best price. Great people, great products, and great service. Mountain West Business Solutions.
The very best place to stay when you visit Evanston, Wyoming is the Best Western Dunmar Inn. This amazing hotel is located on 10 beautiful acres and offers clean, comfortable rooms with amazing beds, a fitness center, an outdoor pool, open in the summer, and a wonderful on-site restaurant that provides a complimentary breakfast with every stay, all at an affordable rate. Whenever your travels bring you to Evanston, Wyoming, make all your room reservations at the Best Western Dunmar Inn, 1601 Harrison Drive.
Welcome back to Stratton Myers Ballpark in Green River, Wyoming, the county seat of Sweetwater County.
What makes the water sweet?
It's beautiful here. You know, I'm not sure, but I'm not sure how that name came about, but I know that some of the bitter water that comes out of mines and oil fields they call sweet water, but it's not sweet.
Have you had some of that water?
It's bitter. It's not drinkable. It
sounds like a personal experience here.
Well, I've been around that industry a little bit in my life, and what they call sweet water is usually hot and nasty.
Yeah, but
you don't want anything to do with it. Let's just put it that way.
Hot, nasty water doesn't sound like a good county.
Not at all, but a lot of industry here, a lot of tax base for the state of Wyoming comes out of Sweetwater County.
There you go.
7, 8, and 9 for Laramie here in the bottom of the second. It'll be second baseman Damian Gomez, left fielder Jackson Murray, and center fielder Caden Hardesty. for the Class A Rangers. Here's the pitch on the way from Gray. It'll go low. Ball 1. Gray with 3 walks in the first inning, and I'm sure Huggins would like to do something different than that. And right out of the gate, 2 balls.
He didn't mind the result, but 3 walks is not exactly what you were looking for in the first inning.
A tournament like this, you want to get longevity out of your pitcher, and when you walk 3, your pitch count's getting pretty high too. Ball 3 delivered to Gomez.
That was a tough one. That was a good pitch on the lower part, but because the catcher wasn't able to secure it, kind of a tough pitch to call strike.
Yeah, you're rarely going to get a call there. Ball 4, and Gomez will go to first base on the walk. So Jackson Murray, the left fielder, will come on. Murray, Hardesty, having to deal with this wind in the outfield today, but
hey, now they have
probably
a chance
used
to,
to it in Laramie.
They got to make the Jackson outfielders deal with it now if they can.
Milo Gray, and a swinging bunt, if there is such a thing.
That was an actual swinging bunt. Like, he had the bunt and swung it.
Yeah, I'm guessing.
It's like a stab.
Coach will probably be talking to him about that later. Maybe they'll work on it before the next game in the cage. So strike 1 on Murray, and he squares to bunt again. The pickoff play goes toward first. Good hustle play over there by first baseman Wyatt Moore. Save that pickoff from going a long ways.
Moore showed off his stretch there.
He did.
Let's just say that. It's a
0-1 count on Murray, and pulling back the attempt, and it ends up doing its work as moving up to second on the pass ball is Damian Gomez. So 1-1 count on Murray.
I'm curious if they'll keep the bunt on now.
Actually, 2-strike count on Murray. He pulled it back.
It's 1-1. It's 1-1.
Scoreboard operator had it wrong. So 1-1.
I got it right.
Pitch on the way goes low on Murray.
So they are going to take the bunt off here. I was wondering if they keep it on and try and move over to third with 1 out. But
maybe. The way he squares to bunt, I don't think I would, though. Pitch goes inside and low. Ball 3. Sorry. I wouldn't. I just, if I was coach, I wouldn't make him bunt because he doesn't seem real comfortable with the idea. Ball 4.
That works.
And so 5 straight walked by Milo Gray.
I wouldn't bunt him just because I haven't seen a strike.
Actually, 5 out of the last 6.
Yeah, you got that 1 out to get out of the inning.
Yeah, he struck out Landon Lotzer to end the last inning, but we may have a tent that's going airborne here in a minute. It's wanting to.
That's nailed in at the back. So
1-0 Jackson. Runners
over.
first and second for Laramie. And squaring to bunt is Caden Hardesty. He'll pull it back. First pitch from Gray goes outside, ball 1. Hardesty made a nice play in the last inning in center field. He'll square to bunt, pull it back, ball 2. Runners first and second, Gomez at second, Murray at first, and Hardesty the center fielder with a 2-0 count. No outs. Hardesty tries to bunt the next pitch, fouls it to the screen. Got to think that he could have pulled that one back too. It doesn't look like a run and bunt situation. It looks more like a bunt and run. He'll square and pull it back, but called strike. And a 2-2 count now on Caden Hardesty. 1-0 Jackson lead here in the bottom of the second. This game slated for 7. There are rule requirements. If you get behind, there's a 2-hour time limit. Can't start a new inning after 2 hours have elapsed.
I got the first pitch time here of 12:29.
And if we do get done early, we can talk about your girlfriend, right? Here's Gray, pitch on the way. Big cut, strike 3. Why not? if she's listening in. She's probably working.
She's working.
I mean, every sportscaster needs a girlfriend or a wife who works, because God knows this isn't work.
Hey, not wrong.
Garrett Hesko, first baseman, comes up. He flew out to right field his first time. One out, runners first and second. He'll foul it right side toward the Jackson dugout. Strike one. So one out. Hesko, fourth batter of this inning for Laramie. Pitch on the way from Gray, goes low. Runners are going to try to move up. Here's a throw into left field. Picked up by the left fielder. Let's see if they can throw him out at home. They will not. Now a throw back to third in the tag. And they're going to say safe at third. Is the runner moving up. So coming in to score will be Damian Gomez. Going to third base, Jackson Murray. And now Murray at third base by himself. 1-1 ball game as Huggins comes out, bringing a baseball to his catcher.
That's what aggressive base running will do. Put the defense in tough situations, and sometimes they work out like that.
Well, and right now the post 43 team on defense just unable to get in sync because there's been so many walks. Already 5 walks in this game, and it translates to the first run. Pitch on the way from Gray goes outside. So 2-1 count on Garrett Hesko. Cut, fouled out of play for Hesko. Got to bring those baseballs back because they go for about $8 a piece.
I think
it's
you
a
should
heck of a souvenir. And a big cut, strike 3 on Hesko. So he goes down swinging. Back-to-back strikeouts for Milo Gray, and he seems to be maybe finding a little bit of a zone, as that'll bring up Jackson Bailey. 1 run across for Laramie. We're tied up at 1s. Pitch from Gray on the way. It'll be a strike and a foul, and it'll go almost out of play. So strike 1 down the left field line on Bailey. Bailey would ground out to third his first time at the plate.
Yeah, I think I know where that wind's coming from. I mean, those big
Where's
clouds
that?
on the left side.
Yeah, could be a storm front trying to blow through. As thank God we've got an anchor now. Is prepared to stand there for 8 hours, young man? Called strike 1 on Bailey.
I hear if you sit at the front pole and kind of hold on to it like a monkey, we're probably pretty good.
We'll get a grounder towards shortstop. It'll be picked up, thrown across, and it'll get past the first baseman for Jackson, Wyatt Moore, and that'll score the run from third in Jackson Murray. So 2 runs across in the inning for the Laramie Rangers, and those walks usually translate to runs, and they have in this inning.
That's a tough play on both ends. The shortstop having to grab it and make a throw on the run. Because of that, first baseman's got to make a good pick. That's plays you don't see made in the majors at times. So
Yeah.
good effort, but unfortunate that it just wasn't able to be made.
Yeah, it was a good effort by Carson Beiser at shortstop. Next pitcher up. Trace Looney, the catcher, to bat. First pitch, ball 1. Looney walked his first time. Second pitch from Gray, and now he seems to be kind of overthrown. Ball 2. So 2-0 count, 2 outs. What's that?
He liked that fastball in the first inning, and that was really the only pitch he could throw for strikes. Now it's getting tough to find that pitch in the zone.
He's just frustrated. Here's a called strike.
That's a great one there. 2-0, coming with a slider that goes across into the zone. Do it again, see what happens.
Yeah, good looking pitch from Milo Gray. Gray looks back towards second, delivers the 2-1 pitch. Gonna go high, ball 3 on Looney.
He went the same pitch, little slider across, but this time it started at his head, so it had to go down. It didn't go down.
Hard to throw a slider in the wind. Gray looks back and calling for time as Looney. There have been 5 walks in this game, all from Gray. 3-1 count on Looney. 2 outs, pitch on the way. Called strike 2. So Trace Looney back in there.
Got a full count here.
Ducks on the pond in the name of Jackson Murray at second base. He's got a big lead. Gray looks back, steps off, and wets down his fingers. Nothing like the taste of dirt in your mouth. Gray comes set. He'll deliver the pitch. Looney with the big cut. It'll be fouled out of play down the right side.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have a storm literally on either side of I-80 going past us.
Picture Dax Parvin waits on deck. So far the Clouds avoiding this area, and hit on the play is Looney.
That one doesn't feel good either. He got hit right on the hip. A 3-ball count, so you're gonna be on no matter what. That's a tough one.
And he's a catcher, so catchers are expected to get hit. Here's Huggins making another trip out toward Milo Gray, and let's see if he's gonna ponder a move here.
We do have a courtesy runner going over there at first base.
Yeah, the courtesy runner will be 19 for Laramie. That'll be Francisco Blanco. What a great name. Just tie it on your belt loop. That way you'll be leashed. Yeah. Second inning, 2-1 lead for Laramie.
Be careful, the wind may pick him up too.
2 runs across in this inning. Damian Gomez, Jackson Murray scored. And Huggins making his way back toward the dugout. Huggins, one of those managers that's always takes his time.
He wants to make sure he's very thorough with every word.
Parvin, the batter, walked his first time. Pitch from Gray goes outside.
And I think that conversation was more or less like trying to get the pitcher's confidence back. Like, hey, trust your stuff. You saw what you did in that first inning when you had the ball in the zone. Just get it back in there.
Parvin, the 7th batter of the inning. Ball goes in the dirt, and runners move to second and third on the play. Looney to second. And Bailey to third. Here's the pitch from Gray. It'll go high. Ball 2. Parvin looking for another walk. Pitch on the way called strike 1. So Gray doesn't seem to have problems making that pitch with a count of 3-0.
Hey, he always gets a strike there.
There's Gray. Second pitch, waist-high fastball, strike 2.
See if he goes with that upper fastball. I got a strikeout on in the last inning.
3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Big cut, strike 3 on the foul tip, and that'll end the inning. But 2 runs across for Laramie. And the Rangers take a 2-1 lead over Post 43 from Jackson. This is a First Bank of Wyoming production of the 2024 Green River Night Invite on mylocalradio.com.
On your way to Flaming Gorge or the Uintas, stop in at the store, formerly known as the Cash Store in Fort Bridger, to top up on gas or grab those last-minute snacks. Visit the store today in Fort Bridger, Wyoming. The store is proud to support the students of the Bridger Valley.
Dad, I feel like I got something in my eye.
Let me have a look. Natural protective features of the eye, such as eyebrows, eyelids, eyelashes, and tears, are not always enough. I've been helping people for 14 years, removing anything from metal, glass, or plastic from their eyes. I've even removed a bug that flew into my own eye. At Uinta Eye and Vision, we can help you find the perfect eye protection for playing sports or performing hazardous work to help prevent eye injuries.
Call Uinta Eye and Vision today to schedule your appointment to protect your precious eyesight. Uinta Eye and Vision, 307-789-3937.
Welcome back to Stratton Myers Ballpark in Green River. 2-1 lead for the Laramie Rangers over the AA Jackson Giants.
Jackson Giants.
And Jackson will start things off back at the top of the order. Brendan Menke, the designated hitter. He singled his first time up.
Playing from a deficit for the first time.
Yeah, it's no fun, especially when your pitcher's having a hard time finding the strike zone. Already in this game, 5 walks for Milo Gray. And in a tournament of this length, you got to stay with it.
Need him to pitch. Luckily, only 2 runs on 5 walks, which
especially when you have 12 guys on your roster like Jackson does. So
you don't got many
gotta
subs.
depend. So Menke steps in, singled his first time, first pitch, fouled to the screen, and if we were set up on the other side, Anthony would have just taken one off the noggin right in front of us.
Jace now, he would have caught it. So
I would have.
Second pitch goes high. It's fun when a catcher thinks he should have caught the ball. He always looks in the pocket. Is there a hole or what is it? And that's exactly what Looney did. 1-1 count. 2-1 ball game. Laramie leads it here in the third. Pitch goes high from Parvin. And this slight breeze turning into gale force winds. Parvin, pitch on the way, right down the Broadway, strike 2. Boy, and that's the one you wanted to hit right there. So Menke bats from the left side, steps back in, 2-2 count. Hit on the way, it's going to be a little Sweetwater leaguer over the shortstop's head for a single. It'll be the second single of the game for Menke, and that's why he bats leadoff.
Just hate Texas that much.
Here's left fielder Tegan Mortensen. We got to use the Sweetwater thing since you're intrigued by it. That is not sweet tea, it's called Sweetwater. Pitch from Parvin, high, left-handed hitting. Mortensen singled his first time up. One-0 count. Parvin back in there, delivers the pitch, outside corner, strike 1. That may have been a two-seamer. Looked like it moved a little bit. Don't really have the angle to be calling breaking pitches here. Parvin, pitch on the way, big cut, strike 2. Huggins delivering the message. Don't swing at it if it's not a strike. 1-2 count, no outs. Pitch on the way, goes outside, just about the same place from Parvin. Ball 2. Jackson hopes to manufacture a run here in the third, trailing 2-1. Parvin will pick toward first base. Back in safely is Menke. Menke, who stole second base, or at least attempted to, Jace, got thrown out.
That was
nice pitch from Looney that time.
Honestly, a big play, because if he doesn't get thrown out, it's 2-2 right now probably.
Pitch goes low. Looney looking for something up, and he came low, so full count now on Mortensen. Appreciate all the sponsors who makes these broadcasts worthwhile. And here's a hit toward center field. It's going to go over the center fielder's head all the way to the fence. And standing up with a double is going to be Mortensen. Moving up to third, Menke, and we'll get a little bit of a cheer coming out of the post 43 dugout.
That was cool.
So a double delivered by Mortensen all the way to the Knights banner in straightaway center. 310 is center field on this field. So a single and a double brings to the plate Bridger Olhausen, the right fielder. And Olhausen hits it high into left field. It's going to fall for a single, And that'll score a post 43 run. That's coming home to score. Brendan Menke. Moving up to third, it is Mortensen. So 3 straight hits for Jackson here in the third. And we're tied up. It's Laramie 2, Jackson 2. Ike Cope, the second baseman, coming to the plate for the Giants with no outs. Runners at the corners as Cope steps in. Parvin's pitch on the way. Outside, ball 1. Resiliency is a big part of the game, Jace, and Jackson showing that, heads were down a little bit, and now they got the sticks working here in the third.
Got the bench up too, that little cheer, just that little motivation factor can kind of rile everybody up.
Pick off back to first, and Olheisen back safely. Olheisen with that RBI single. Pitch on the way is ball 2. Cope, who singled, knocked in a run his first time. And Parvin comes set. Pitch on the way goes low. Ball 3. So now it's Dax Parvin struggling to find the strike zone. Got through the first 2 innings. No big deal. Here's the pitch from Parvin. And it's ball 4. And Parvin looking over at his bench and showing some frustration now as we'll get a trip to the mound by the Laramie pitching coach. Get a name on that young man. Probably older than you, Jace, so what does that make you anyway? That is Kyan DiBernardi, pitching coach, coming out to talk things over with Dax Parvin. 2-1 game, or a 2-2 game, but it's been a game of runs by each team, and Laramie taking advantage of 5 walks by pitcher Milo Gray to put up its 2 runs. And on the other side, Jackson now with 6 hits in the ball game, and we're just in the 3rd inning. So DiBernardi's trip was short, and Parvin still out there on the mound.
Still nobody out, too.
Ike Cope reaches base on the walk. And now Carson Beiser, shortstop, to the plate. Ball's right down below the catcher, and everybody yelled go, but the ball was sitting about where the catcher was crouched. Ball 1. Beiser. Pitch from Parvin on the way, and a ground ball toward third. They'll cut the run at home, and that'll take care of that lead runner.
Yeah, save a run too right there. So smart play by the third baseman, but now you just got to be able to do that again, get a double play ball so you can get out of this. I mean, 1 run already across, but if you can get out of a bases loaded, nobody out situation with just the 1, that's fine with me.
Beiser reaches base on a fielder's choice, and that'll bring up Bryson Allen, who looks at ball 1 on the first pitch. Parvin in the windup. Pitch on the way. Ground ball toward third. Same play. And they'll throw toward first. They got the double play. Laramie gets out of it. Jackson scores 1 run. And Laramie rallies. Huggins not happy. 2-2 ball game from Green River. It's Laramie and Jackson. This is a First Bank of Wyoming production of the 2024 Green River Night Invite on mylocalradio.com.
Farming requires working with the right equipment. At Covelo Auto Farm Service, you will find the right size tractor, tractor accessories, cattle chutes, and calf corrals for all your farming needs. Covelos has all your auto needs as well. From fluids to belts to protection for your hands, they've got you covered. Covelos also offers a service center for your truck and tractors in one convenient location. Covelos is your one-stop farm and auto shop. Stop in and see them today at 80 Reese Road. Covelos Auto Farm Service.
Get a degree or certification. Earn your high school GED. Get job skills. Become CPR certified. Or use our free 3D printers and tools. These are just a few of the opportunities available at Uinta BOCES #1. Call 307-789-5742 to learn more.
Welcome back, Stratton Myers Ballpark in Green River. That inning, 1 run on 3 hits for Jackson. There's 2 runners left on base, and Laramie worked their way out of it. Back-to-back pitches were hit to the third baseman who came home, and the last time Trace Looney threw it to first and knocked off Bryce Allen as he made his way toward first. So 2-2 ball game as we go to the bottom of the third in Green River. Milo Gray coming out for his 3rd inning of work, and we'll see if his control is improving. He walked 3 Laramie batters in the 1st inning, 2 in the 2nd inning. 5 walks, that's just too many. Elevates your pitch count, and it gives the team, the opponent, an advantage.
Yeah, definitely does.
So here's Gray. First pitch on the way, delivered, called strike 1 on Trip Looney, the third baseman.
Maybe his boys got him a little bit of confidence here on the mound.
Gray's second pitch goes outside, ball 1, but Trip Looney with a nice job at third base, saved a couple runs for Laramie in that last inning. Did his job. Here's a little fly ball right behind the mound, and that wind's gonna help as they'll throw out Looney at first. Ball hit the ground and the shortstop came on and made the play. So nice play there by Carson Beiser. And he was fortunate because Looney's more of a shot putter and not a sprinter. Landon Lotzer, right fielder, with 1 out, comes on to bat. And for the first time in this game, leadoff hitter, actually the 2nd time, as Gray got the first 2 guys out to start this game, but 1-0 count on the batter, Lotzer. Pitch on the way, goes high, ball 2 on the right fielder, Landon Lotzer. Pitch from Gray on the way, straight fastball, called strike 2. Actually strike 1, excuse me. Gomez waits on deck for Laramie. Here's a foul ball, and man, it hits hard on Bryson Allen.
Yeah, foul tip right into the chest. Protector's there, but it's still, it's a white ball coming at you really fast. When you tip that thing, it hurts.
So in the bullpen right now, warming up is number 14, Garrett Hesko. As Bryson Allen out toward the mound now. He took one right in the solar plexus, and sometimes it gets in the wrong spot, and you're searching for air. They really ought to turn him around, have him open his mouth, and he'd get some wind in there.
That might help.
I don't know. It looks like he's breathing fine. He's just in a lot of pain out there.
I'm sure it does not feel good to get hit right between the chest. So.
No, not a bit. Former catcher, that's going to leave a mark.
Yeah, he all the time he needs here to just try and settle back in a little bit.
It's like he took one kind of on the left side of his chest protector, about 2 or 3 inches below where you'd cross your heart. Probably pinched him, and it just hurt bad. So Allen going to settle back in. at catcher. 2-2 count on Landon Lotzer, the right fielder for Laramie. Pitch on the way, goes high, and Allen, like a catcher, right back up there doing his job behind the plate.
Tough guys.
There's the pitch on the way. And we've got a new pitcher out there on the mound. I did not see that. It's number 10 as ball 4 is delivered. Number 10. Looks like Robert Morales is the new pitcher for Jackson, and he'll deliver a ball 4 play to Landon Lotzer. So Lotzer at first. Robert Morales on here in the third. Gray works 2 innings, gives up 2 runs on 6 hits, and walks 5 for Jackson. Pitch on the way from Morales is fouled to the screen. Count goes 1-1 on Damian Gomez. Gomez, the second baseman for Laramie. Morales comes set. Pitch on the way, goes low. Ball 2. Gomez walked and scored his first time up. Morales comes set. Pitch delivered. Boy, that looked good right down the middle, but it looked a little bit low. So ball 3 on Gomez. 3-1 count, 1 out. Here in the third. 2-2 ball game. Pitch on the way, goes high. And the second straight walk delivered by Robert Morales. That's 7 walks in this game registered against Jackson pitchers. And that'll bring to the plate left fielder Jackson Murray. Murray walked and scored in the second. He's up here in the third. Walking batters kind of builds on itself because it gives batters an extra opportunity to look at pitchers too.
And also upgrades your pitch count, so you're going to get more tired, which leads to more balls. It's an adverse effect that continues to roll over.
Strike 1 on Murray. He'll square the bunt for the second straight time. Missed the bunt. And it's an 0-2 count. So Murray, who walked and scored in the last inning, probably not squared a bunt. He'll take called strike 3, and kind of a tough at bat for Jackson Murray. And 2 outs. So 2 outs, 2 runners on, first and second for Laramie. And the batters, center fielder Caden Hardesty, who looked at a called third strike in the last inning. Morales, first pitch goes high, ball 1. Two-two ball game, 2 outs here in the third. Pitch delivered, called strike 1. Robert Morales has come on in relief and doing his job here in the third inning. Swinging foul out of play. Count goes 1-2, 2 outs. Wind not giving us much of a break here in the third. Pitch on the way from Morales, fouled out of play again by Hardesty.
And for Laramie, you're thinking, okay, we had guys on first and second early in this inning, and you really want to try to get at least 1 home, take that lead back, not give Jackson a chance to take the lead in the fourth.
Morales comes set. Breaking pitch goes high.
It was a great pitch, and you kind of saw the knees buckle there, but he just held back with his arms. Which
Hardesty wanted that one pretty bad. 2-2 count, 2 outs. Runners first and second for Laramie. Fastball goes high. Ball 3.
Well, now here, runners will be off on the pitch, so base hit. You're scoring 1 for sure.
Fifth batter of the inning for Robert Morales out of the pen for Jackson. Pitch on the way, goes high, ball 4. And Laramie will load him up. 8 walks now delivered through 2 2/3 by Jackson pitchers. And the batter, first baseman, Garrett Hesko, he was just down warming up in the Laramie bullpen. Pitch on the way from Morales, big cut from Hesko, strike 1. Hesko 0 for 2. He flied out to right field to open the game and struck out in the second. He'll hit it towards second. It's fielded, thrown to first, and the rally, the bases loaded rally, ends for Laramie. We've played 3 innings in the books. It's 2-2. We're tied up here on the First Bank of Wyoming production of the 2024 Green River Night Invite on mylocalradio.com.
Our community. We love it, we live it, we support it. Trona Valley is your local credit union, and we're proud to invest in relationships that go far beyond banking. We're proud to invest in the lives of our young members and their participation in sports. You're champions in our community, and we're here to support you all the way, on a court, on the field, or elsewhere. Together, let's develop lifelong, successful financial habits. You got this. We're here for you. Trona Valley, member NCUA, TronaValley.com.
Red Devil pride runs deep with the team at Callis Automotive. Today's students are tomorrow's leaders. You'll always find quality products at fair prices at Callis Automotive. We're proud to serve our customers, our community, and our Evanston Red Devils. Stop in today. Callis Automotive, your local Napa dealer.
Our community. We love it, we live it, we support it. Trona Valley is your local credit union, and we're proud to invest in relationships that go far beyond banking. We're proud to invest in the lives of our young members and their participation in sports. You're champions in our community, and we're here to support you all the way, on a court, on the field, or elsewhere. Together, let's develop lifelong, successful financial habits. You got this. We're here for you. Trona Valley, member NCUA, TronaValley.com.
Red Devil pride runs deep with the team at Callis Automotive. Today's students are tomorrow's leaders. You'll always find quality products at fair prices at Callis Automotive. We're proud to serve our customers, our community, and our Evanston Red Devils. Stop in today. Callis Automotive, your local Napa dealer.
Welcome back, Stratton Myers Ballpark. Dax Parvin on to work the 4th inning. Now, I want to make a correction. Robert Morales has pitched the entire way for the Jackson Giants. Milo Gray has not pitched, so I apologize to listeners out there. Morales has went all 3 innings for the Jackson Giants. 2 balls on the batter. Now 3 balls on the batter, Jackson Bailey. Bailey grounded out to third base and reached base on an error today for Jackson. Here's the pitch from Parvin, and it'll go inside and low. So drawing the walk to lead off the 4th is Jackson Bailey. And that's wrong too, sorry. Brennan Witt with the walk. So the Jackson batter, Derringer holding the third baseman. Parvin comes set, and he fake bunt, but running on the play was Brennan Witt, so he'll get a stolen base. And now Jackson runner at second and no outs. 4th inning, 2-2 ball game here in Green River. Parvin out of the stretch, and a foul ball toward the back screen by Derringer Holding. Holding, second time up, flew out to center field in the 2nd inning. Coming set is Parvin. He'll look back towards second base. And the bunt attempt goes back to the screen. And it'll be a count of 1-2 now on Derringer holding. One and two count. Harvin comes set, pitch on the way, fouled out of play. So holding hanging tough. Third baseman for Jackson. No outs, runner at second, Brennan Witt. Pitch on the way from Harvin. Here's a fly ball lifted towards shortstop. Ball is moving, coming on, making a nice catch is Jackson Bailey. One out. So one out, runner at second base, and here's Wyatt Moore. Moore grounded to second base his first time up. Hitting from the left side. First pitch goes low. Ball one. Jackson, 2 runs on 6 hits. Pitch from Harvin. And hit to the left side. It's going to be a long run for the left fielder. Ball's going to get down. It's going to score a run. And it'll be a stand-up double for Wyatt Moore. Coming all the way around to score is Brennan Witt.
Yeah, that wind took that one. I mean, the left fielder was watching it, all of a sudden broke to his right as the wind just took it. And unfortunately, they didn't take it enough because it stayed fair. For Jackson's sake, though, you're loving that. Just hit it in the air and see what happens.
Yeah, it completely, I'm not sure he saw it at first.
No, I don't think
first
so.
sight, but the RBI double gives Jackson a 3-2 lead here in the fourth. And switching places at second base is Wyatt Moore. And he switched with Brennan Witt, who scored on that play. So first pitch to Brendan Menke is fouled back to the screen, strike one. So one out. Menke with a pair of singles in this ball game. He's the Jackson leadoff hitter. Bats from the left side. Second pitch, high, ball one. 3-2 ball game in the fourth. Decent matched game here between Laramie and Jackson. Menke, the designated hitter for the Giants. Harvin looks back towards second. Pitch on the way. Grounded toward first. It'll go through the first baseman. And turning toward home. And the throw coming home. Sliding safely. And scoring the run is Brendan Menke.
And for the first baseman there, I think it's just tough because you're a little bit closer than you normally were, kind of playing in, watching for a bunt, and it just got to him quicker than he expected. Wasn't able to get the glove down in time, basically.
Wyatt Moore will come around to score on that play as the error on the first baseman puts Menke now at first base, and here's Tegan Mortensen. Parvin delivers the first pitch, foul tip into the catcher's glove, strike one. Mortensen singled and doubled in this game. One out, Jackson with 2 runs across, and they lead at 4-2 in the fourth. Next pitch from Harvin goes high. Ball one. Runner at first is Menke. He's been out there all day. Next pitch, outside corner. Strike two.
It's felt like that.
Yeah, every time you look down at first, Menke's on first. Harvin looks back toward first, comes set. Menke takes off towards second. Here's Looney with the throw, and in safely with the steal this time is Menke. So Menke reaches base on an error and then steals second And with 2 outs, he's at second base. Mortensen will strike out on the play. 2 outs. There's Bridger Olhausen. Olhausen with a run-scoring single his first time.
Oh, a foul ball. Wow, okay.
And a foul ball on the first pitch. Found its way to his bat. Strike 1. Olhausen, 1 for 2 in the ball game. Parvin will step off the mound as the dust cloud came through. He'll step back in. 2 outs, 2 runs across for Jackson. Pitch on the way. Called, strike 1. Strike 2, excuse me. I think the wind's messing with me here.
He had that weird foul ball a second ago.
Yes, he did. Parvin's pitch on the way. Breaking pitch. Looney stops it. It bounces out in front of him, and Mankey goes to third on the wild pitch.
Yeah, that bounced off, I think, the catcher's face mask. It may have gotten up to the... for a second, I thought it hit the umpire's face mask. It bounced up that high, but I think it was the catcher's because his is a little stronger than that.
Looney's got hit by the pitcher when he was batting, and now he's hit again. There's a single through the left side by Olhausen. It'll score a run. And Jackson now up 5-2. That'll be Olhausen's second RBI of the game and his second single.
Looks like we're going to have pitch and change.
So Mankey scores from third base. 5-2 lead, and yeah, we are going to get a pitching change. We'll see who comes on to pitch. I believe it's going to be number 14. He was warming up. That's the leadoff hitter, Garrett Hesko. He'll come over from first base and warm up. We'll go take a break. This is the First Bank of Wyoming production of the 2024 Green River Night Invite on MichaelLocalRadio.com.
When you have an appointment with the dentist, it's reassuring to know that you're going to be seen by experienced, well-trained professionals. At Bear River Dental in Evanston, Dr. Lester, Dr. Owens, and Dr. Welch check every box. Plus, they're really nice people. Their passion to provide excellent dental care is reflected in everything from state-of-the-art equipment to professional, hardworking staff. Choose the professionals at Bear River Dental, serving patients of all ages. Call today to schedule an appointment.
At Alta Construction, we specialize in pre-engineered steel buildings, interior office framing, finishes and flooring, concrete work from foundations to concrete flat work. Alta Construction specializes in industrial and commercial projects. Call today at 307-786-4834. Alta Construction, from conception to completion.
The town of Mountain View is located in the historic Bridger Valley and serves as the gateway to the high Uintas. With a panoramic view of the rugged Uinta peaks, you feel like you're in paradise. Our town park and scenic Riverwalk offer a safe place for rest and relaxation. Looking for a great place to live? Our quality of life is great and our people are very friendly. Come join our tranquil way of life. The town of Mountain View, a gateway to the high Uintas.
Book your next event at Aspen Cinemas. Make it your own with corporate or family parties, birthdays, video game nights, or personal screenings of new movies. They're all available. With affordable pricing and easy booking, you can make your next event stand out at Aspen Cinemas. Aspen Cinemas, 307-316-7846. Book your event today at Aspen Cinemas, 307-316-7846.
Welcome back, Stratton Myers Ballpark. 5-2 lead as we get a pitching change. Garrett Hesko comes on with 2 outs here in the 4th. And 3 runs across in the inning for Jackson. And the first pitch from Hesko will hit Ike Cope in the back. The second baseman will reach base on that hit by pitch. That'll bring up Carson Beiser. So Cope reaches base on a single, a walk, and now getting drilled in the back. And Beiser now, shortstop. First pitch from Hesko goes low, ball 1. Beiser thrown out at second on a grounder. Reach base on a fielder's choice in the third. Count 1-0 with 2 outs. 5-2 lead here on 3 runs in the fourth by the Jackson Giants. Hesko's pitch on the way, and it'll go inside, ball 2. What is it about greasy food that makes your mouth water? I don't know. Not even hungry, but it's like a reaction to a Big Mac. Here's a grounder right side, fielded by the second baseman on to first. And that will end the Jackson inning, but not before they score 3 runs. Let's see, they had 1 hit. It's 5-2 as we head to the bottom of the fourth. This is a First Bank of Wyoming production of the 2024 Green River Night Invite on mylocalradio.com.
The perfect mix of different ingredients can create the most delicious creation. Successful people have the ability to bring many different individuals together who work, collaborate, show kindness, use problem-solving skills, and include each individual's talents and gifts to create new inventions, compose beautiful music, and find ways to make the world a better place. At Uintah County School District Number 1, we work together every day to promote student success. Uintah County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
WattSmart is Rocky Mountain Power's energy efficiency program. WattSmart provides rebates to residential customers for energy efficiency upgrades made around the home. Devices and appliances that use electricity in your home can usually be made more efficient, and that can save you money and energy. When you decide to make upgrades, we have rebates available for you. Visit wattsmarthomes.com today.
Welcome back to the night invite here at Stratton Myers Park in Green River. Cody Beers. What did I say?
The night invite. It's
yes,
night.
The night invite. I believe it's the ones that joust. The ones that joust, Jace.
Sorry, I got a little confused.
You didn't know it was the Green River Knights?
No, I did.
Oh, all right, all right. Well, you are from Utah. I wouldn't expect too much from you.
I'm from Texas, but...
I don't know that I'd brag about that one either.
I'll brag about that all day long.
Shortstop Jackson Bailey steps in. First pitch goes ball 1. Second pitch called strike 1 on Jackson Bailey. Bailey 0 for 2. He grounded to second and reached base on an error. Next pitch goes called strike 2 on Bailey. 5-2 ball game. Laramie looking for a rally here in the bottom of the fourth. This game about an hour and 12 minutes old. Here's a line drive hit towards second. It bounces. Play to first. And 1 out as Bailey will ground out officially to second base.
Your math is great because it's an hour and 12 minutes exactly.
Yeah, not bad.
No, I'm wrong. It's an hour and 22 minutes.
Oh, okay.
You're 10 minutes off.
2 hours time limit to start a new inning. Looks like we're going to go well into this game. Here's the pitch for Morales. It'll bounce to home plate. Ball 1. Trace Looney reached base on a walk, and then he was hit by that pitch in the second. And it's good to see a catcher walk it off, not reach and not rub it. And a pitch goes low to Looney. So ball 2 on Trace Looney. Got to think these Looney guys have family back in Fremont County. I believe their father lives down in southeast Wyoming somewhere. Ball 3 on Looney. 3-0 count. Pitch on the way, goes high. Ball 4. So another walk registered by Robert Morales. I believe that's number 9 in the ball game. That's a significant statistic.
That is very significant, especially given he's only gone up 2 runs. I think it makes it even more crazy in some ways.
So 1 out, and the new batter is going to be number 13 for Laramie, as Parvin, I believe, comes out of the game. And that will be Gill will be the batter. Quade Gill. Good baseball name. So Gill will step in. And Morales comes set. Runner at first base for Laramie. No outs, or actually 1 out here in the 4th. We have not seen Quade Gill. He'll pinch hit for Dax Parvin. Morales delivers low. Ball 2.
Yeah, you're up by 3. You like to obviously limit those walks as much as possible, and in some ways just hit the strike zone because you got a little bit of leeway now.
Morales comes set. Pitch on the way, big cut from Gill, strike 1. 1 out, 4th inning, 5-2 lead for the Jackson Giants. Morales quickly comes set. Pitch goes high, back to the screen, and so moving up to second will be Trace Looney. And Looney got a courtesy runner out there. That's not him. There's no way.
No,
he's too big
4
for that.
It's number 4 out there.
Number 4. Okay.
Well, no, number 4's in the dugout. We have 2 number 4s. I swear that was number 4.
Pitch on the way for Morales. Hit down the third base line. No call from the umpire.
It's number 5.
Must have been fouled.
Yeah, it had to have been.
So the courtesy runner out of second is James Bailey.
There you
go. Full count on Gill. Morales pitch on the way, goes high. He swung at one up around his eyes.
He's gotten a swing and miss on that a couple of times today, so went back to it. Got a swing, just not a miss.
Count stays full, 1 out. Good ball game. 5-2 lead for the Giants. Pitch on the way, ball 4. That's a dubious statistic. That's walk number 10 on Morales. They throw down to third and get the runner out, stealing third.
I don't know what that was about.
I did not see that. So
I don't know why he took off.
The courtesy runner, Bailey, thrown out at third base.
Basically just traded a runner at second for a runner at first.
That's, you never want to get tagged out at third base when you're trailing by 3 runs.
No.
We're going to get a pitching change. And coming on to pitch is going to be number 12, Brendan Menke, I believe.
Looks like
so it. Menke, the DH. They'll have to kill the DH.
He'll still bat technically though, so
yep.
it kills it, but it doesn't in some way.
It'll just stay just like it is, as Menke will
come on. Even though the pitcher was the DH.
Morales going to go 4 1/3 for Jackson. And the toughest statistic he had today was delivering 10 walks. Even though Jackson still leads 5-2. So Menke will take his warm-ups here at the Night Invite in Green River. This First Bank of Wyoming production is on mylocalradio.com. So Menke will give up his designated hole or hitter role, and he will come in and pitch. And leaving the game is Robert Morales. So Menke will still hit in the leadoff position that he was in. Try to get Morales' statistic here as we move along. Not a bad outing is other than those walks.
Well, heck, he went 3 1/3, 3 2/3. I have 2 outs.
He did not give up a hit.
So he went 3 2/3, 2 runs, 10 walks, no hits.
No hits.
Wow.
2 runs. They were both earned. And let's see.
That's a stat line right there.
1, 2, 3. 5 strikeouts.
Pretty dang good.
Yeah, so Morales, 3 2/3, like you said. No hits. 2 earned runs, 10 walks, and 5 strikeouts. So here's the first pitch from Menke. It'll be hit towards shortstop. Fielded it, coming over, making the play, digging it out at first, and that'll end the inning.
Took him 1
Triploni,
pitch.
1 pitch. And that's the 3rd out here in the 4th. It's Jackson 5, Laramie 2. This is a First Bank of Wyoming production of the 2024 Green River Night Invite on mylocalradio.com.
Auto, home, life, renters, and business all have one thing in common. They all need insurance. Choosing the right agent is always hard. Choose the agent that takes a professional and individual approach to each client. At Farmers Insurance in Lyman, you will find that agent. Farrell is a down-to-earth person who loves hunting, fishing, and above all, his family. Come in and visit him and his friendly staff for a quote today at 37 Mountain Meadow Street, Suite B in Lyman. Water testing, water development, community enhancement grants, and seedling trees, education programs, and specialty workshops helping to preserve agriculture and natural resources in Uintah County. Uintah County Conservation District is here to serve you. Visit our website today at uintahcountycd.com.
Okay, I hate wasps.
Yeah, you do. I do.
And they don't sting, they bite. Like chunks of your hide out of your hand.
Pretty sure they sting, but
thanks for telling me I had a wasp on my back. It almost started crying at the ball field.
Well, would you rather me not tell you?
Actually, yes.
Oh, okay, good to know. When there's one on your forehead later, I'll tell you. I won't tell you. Yeah.
So we go to the 5th.
I'll tell you that I won't tell you.
5th inning is Hesco still the pitcher for Laramie.
I'll grab it and shake it up and put it on Anthony.
I would appreciate that. Bryson Allen, the catcher. I don't want it on Anthony, but
you thought you'd appreciate it.
Well, I appreciate you getting it off of me. Here's a foul ball by Bryson Allen. Strike 1. Top of the 5th. Jackson, the visiting team today, with a 5-2 lead. Here's the pitch from Hesco. It'll go high. Ball 1. Brennan Witt, the center fielder, waits on deck. And Derringer holding in the hole. Pitch from Hesco. It's going to go low. Ball 2. Hesco waiting to get things going here. Stepping back in, Allen. Pitch on the way. Breaking pitch called strike 2. 5th inning, no outs. 5-2 lead for the Giants, looking to build on that lead. Pitch goes outside. It was a breaking pitch. Ball 3.
Yeah, he's trying to find that slider, but he needs to start inside more as it's kind of starting middle of zone, slides way away.
Elan, who took a pitch off the ribs earlier while he was catching, gets ball 4. And so he'll go to first. And that is now walk number 11 issued in this game by the Laramie Rangers. The batter, Brennan Witt, center fielder for the Giants. Here's Hesko, pitch on the way. And he throw down to first, called strike 1. Basically 10 people here watching. Small crowd for Jackson.
They're all watching on my local radio.
3 from Laramie. Well, I hope so. Here's a bunt attempt and a called strike.
Yeah, he kind of stabbed at it there.
About as quiet as you can get. The beautiful day in Green River, yeah, other than the wind in our ears. And called strike 3 on Brennan Witt. So 1 out, and that'll bring to the plate third baseman Derringer Holding. Great name for Jackson, Derringer. Brings out thoughts of the Old West, hiding a little gun in your garter belt. You know what garter belts are, right?
Yeah.
Pitch on the way from Hesko, called strike 1.
The Old West.
Derringer was a classic little gun used by women back in the day.
I will say, the center field backdrop here does seem like something out of an Old West movie.
I'm trying to think. I believe that rock up there is called Man's Face. Here, right over center field. Here's a swinging foul that goes back to the screen.
Catch it.
1-2 count, 1 out on Holding.
Bare hand. I got it. Anthony said he'd catch one with his teeth.
Holding is flied out twice in this game. Once to center field, once to shortstop. Pitch on the way, goes low, ball 2. Wyatt Moore, the first baseman, waits on deck. 2-2 count, 1 out. In the 5th. Hesko, pitch on the way. Fouled back to the screen, and that time Holding asked for time. It was not granted.
Yeah, good on him to just put the bat out there because, you know, umpire's not technically, he can choose whether to give you time or not. And that time he said it was too late, and he got the hand back on the bat, fouled it off, stays alive.
Runner at first, 2 strikes. Pitch on the way, goes outside, ball 3. So full count on Derringer Holding. 1 out. Pitch on the way from Hesko. It's going to be grounded right through the hole. Picked up by the shortstop. He's way too deep to make a call, and it'll be an infield single by Derringer Holding.
Yeah, as tough as it is, that was a smart play. Don't make an error. Don't throw it away. Looked at first and then looked at second. Just hold on to it and see if you can get a double play here. You still got 1 out in the inning, so a double play does end it.
Boy, it's a long way to throw the ball when the wind's in your face, too. Feels like a mile.
When you look and you get sand in your eyes.
Wyatt Moore, run scoring double the last time he was up. Grounded to second in the 2nd. Foul ball. Back toward the colored guy. Strike 1.
I would have caught it. I promise you. It had gone right through the camera, right into my hand.
Would have had to wear a cast for 6 weeks.
But I would have caught it.
Next pitch goes low, ball 1.
Think about how awesome. Oh, how'd you break your hand? I caught a ball. No big deal.
Did you guys see that guy that caught the ball way up in the 2nd deck in right field? I'm thinking it was it in the College World Series?
Yes.
That was amazing. Swinging strike 2 on Wyatt Moore. 1-2 count on Wyatt Moore. Runners 1st and 2nd for the Giants. Giants lead at 5-2 in the 5th. Pitch on the way from Hesko. Ground ball toward third base. That's going to be another single. Actually, it's going to be an error as the ball is thrown away. It's going to score 1 run from third. And the holding ends up on third. Bryson Allen will score. And I'm going to give him a single on that play. Wyatt Moore
scores on the
I don't think there was any way that they were going to throw him out. But
I'd say single and then the run scores on the error.
Yep. It'll be a throwing error on the third baseman that scores Bryson Allen from second base. So 6-2 lead now for the Giants. Runners at the corners for Jackson. And the batter, pitcher, Brendan Mankey, who's thrown a grand total of 1 pitch. He'll lift a fly ball. It'll go over the left fielder and all the way to the fence. And that'll score 1 run. As coming in to score was Derringer Holding, I believe, number 9 it was.
That was a smoke of a ball right there. Just absolutely scalded it into the left field, and with the wind, just cut right through it to the wall.
So third hit of the ball game for Menke. He's got 2 singles, now a double. First RBI of the game. And Tegan Mortensen, he's got 2 hits. He's 2 for 3. First pitch on the way, ball 1. Hesko throwing strikes, but Jackson taking advantage. Second pitch goes high from Hesko. 2-0 count. Why do I feel like Dorothy from Wizard of the Oz here?
Click your heels. There's no place like home.
Next pitch goes outside. Hesko getting frustrated. Count goes 3-0.
Click your heels, you score a run.
Mortensen would rather swing than take first. Pitch from Hesko on the way. Outside corner, called strike 1. So it's a 2-1 count. 2 balls, 1 strike. Is it 3-1? Okay, they switched it. Ball 4. And Mortensen will go to first base.
And we have Malmenning here too with the bases loaded, 1 out. He got that first out like the first batter, and then since then it's just been a little bit of a struggle bus.
He has walked 2 in this inning and given up 3 hits.
Looks like we're going to change here.
And Hesko going to get replaced. And coming to the mound is going to be Trip Looney. He'll be the 3rd pitcher of the ball game for Laramie. We'll go ahead and take a break. It's a 7-2 lead for Jackson here at the Green River Night Invite. This is a First Bank of Wyoming production on mylocalradio.com.
Do you want to further your education? Are you thinking of attending college? You can start now here in Evanston. Western Evanston Outreach provides students with a low-cost alternative to leaving town. Western offers a variety of degrees including nursing, BAS, and our brand new cybersecurity, also offering a variety of certificate programs that can be completed all right here in Evanston. Western Evanston Outreach, we are your local community college.
Quality is the one thing that you can always count on when you do business with Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. You always get high-quality products and friendly, knowledgeable service at Ellingford's. Stop in today, 199 County Road, Evanston.
Bridger Valley Electric Association provides safe, reliable, and affordable electric energy and related services to their member owners in Wyoming and Utah. Bridger Valley Electric is a consumer-owned cooperative.
Stratton Myers Ballpark in Green River. Jace Andrews, Cody Beers on mylocalradio.com. Pitching change, and we'll see coming on to pitch from third base, Trip Looney. And taking his place at third will be the outgoing pitcher, Garrett Hesko. And so Looney will step in, and he'll face see, number 8. Wyatt Moore. And they did move guys around a little bit. That should be Bridger Olhausen. Is that number 6 or number 8? Pitch goes inside 6 on Olhausen, and that will bring home another run. It'll be 8-2 on the pass ball. Actually, a wild pitch. Wyatt Moore scores.
It is 6.
It is Bridger Olhausen. 2 singles. He's 2 for 3 in the ball game. And the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2-0? Okay,
I think it's
2-0. Looney in the stretch. Pitch on the way. Going to be grounded left side past Esco. That'll be a single. It's going to score 2 more runs for post 43. And it's now 10-2 on the 2-run single. Bridger Oldenhausen now has 5 RBIs in the game.
Oh, wow. He's trying to go for that Dr. McKay Frankham's player of the game. Or, excuse me, Pepsi player of the game.
Actually, he's got 4 RBI in the game, but he's 3 for 4 with 3 singles. And that'll bring to the plate Ike Cope. Looney. Pitch goes high. Ball 1. It's a 1-1 count on Ike Cope. Cope in this game, 1 for 2.
Do got to watch out for that 10-run rule here.
Looney looks toward first. He'll throw toward first, and back easily is Oldenhausen. 10 after 5. 5th inning, 10-2 ball game.
Pretty sure it's 10 after 5. Or 10 after 4, and then 8 after 5.
Okay. Pitch from Looney, called strike.
Which in that case, they are at the 8 runs.
Laramie will still get the bat since they're the home team
Correct.
in this game.
So they'll have to make sure that they don't allow any run. But
Looney comes set on Cope. Pitch on the way, goes high, ball 2.
Of course, the way this is going, we got 14 minutes left in this game anyway, so.
10-2 lead for the Jackson Giants. They're at a very windy Stratton Myers ballpark. Foul was right side. Bit of flinching over there from the Jackson faithful. Count stays 2-2.
Baseball, you're a fan, you're also part of it.
Temperature-wise, it's pretty darn nice here in Green River. Pitch on the way, it's going to hit him. Ow. And Ike Cope will take off toward first base with a hit by pitch. And that'll bring to the plate the 9th hitter of this 5th inning for post 43. Carson Beiser, the shortstop. Now runners first and second. Olhausen at second, Cope at first, and Beiser the batter. 1 out. As Looney comes set. Pitch on the way, goes outside, ball 1.
A little bit of a look ahead. We'll have Lavelle versus Cheyenne coming up here at your
Lovell.
3 o'clock game.
Lavelle. Come on, man.
Bad. Not from Wyoming, sorry.
Lavelle, Wyoming. I'm going to introduce you to the Lovell team and their coach. It's a good man, Mike Jameson. Pitch goes inside, ball 2.
Let me show you some Oklahoma names and some Texas names, see if you get them. Play that game.
Pitch on the way from Looney. Outside, ball 3. Lovell holds the distinction of, on their main street, one entire city block is the LDS Church. It is a big church for a small town. 3-0 count from Looney. Pitch, called, strike 1. Wind picking up again. One of my favorite places to eat in Lovell is the Branding Iron Cafe. They make some fresh cut French fries that are absolutely fattening. Ball 4 on Visor.
What's a cafe?
So Jackson bats around in the 5th inning, and coming to the plate now, catcher Bryson Allen. Bases loaded full of Giants.
I mean, they're not that big.
Allen in this game is 0 for 2. First pitch, strike 1 on Allen. Next pitch from Looney, grounded toward first. They'll get one out, the easy one. Coming home to score is going to be another Giant.
He honestly should have thrown that home first to get the force. Understand as a first baseman, you get that ball, your first instinct is to always go to first. However, in that situation, probably best to get the force out at home and then hope that you can get to first and the catcher will throw it back to you for the double play.
Yeah, he should have thrown it home, no doubt. 1 out, or 2 outs, excuse me. And we'll get a called first strike on Brennan Witt, the center fielder. Witt in this game, 0 for 2. He grounded to short and struck out looking. Next pitch from Looney, called strike 2. Oh, 2 count. Looney's pitch on the way. High. Ball
How are
1.
you? I'm doing well. Hi.
What?
You said hi.
I did? Oh, I did not say hello to you. 11-2, the 5th. Looney comes set, pitch on the way, and swinging strike 3. So that'll do it for Jackson here in the 5th. Jackson will score 9 runs. In the last 2 innings, they've scored 9 runs. It's an 11-2 lead. This is a First Bank of Wyoming production of the 2024 Green River Night Invite on mylocalradio.com.
Explore Logan, Utah. We've got so much awesomeness, I don't know where to begin. Your hotel is only 10 minutes from the gorgeous National Forest for hiking and biking, birdwatching, and wildflower spying. Logan is Utah's heart of the arts with more than 253 live professional performances this summer and free concerts every weekday. Catch the Garter's Market and tons of festivals and fun. Head to Logan. You won't break the bank on less than a tank. ExploreLogan.com.
Hiking in the summer, hunting in the fall, and sledding in the winter are a vital part of living in Lyman, Wyoming. Visiting the Historic Heritage Park with its splash pad and updated playground are a must for summertime activities. Visit the new Frisbee Golf Course and make new memories with your family and friends. The town of Lyman is a quiet, peaceful place with some of the best residents in the state. Stop in today and make some new friends and memories that will last forever.
Welcome back. Jackson in this game. Jace, 11 runs on 12 hits. And they've had some really good hitters in this game. Brendan Mankey with 4 RBI. He's got 2 singles and a double. Tegan Mortensen with a single and a double. 3 singles for Bridger Olnheisen, and those are your top 3 hitters. So they're making it happen for the Jackson Giants.
Oh, and you kind of mentioned it early in this, but I kind of want to go back to it. You get up early 1-0. Your pitcher struggles to find the strike zone, but doesn't allow a run. Then you get down 2-1. You can tell your pitcher's struggling. There's a couple of mound meetings and all this, and it's not exactly the best feeling. But they come right back, tie it up, and then proceed to just shovel it on over the past 3 innings. And that's resilience right there to be able to kind of work around the early struggles and really just realize that baseball is a long game. Even with 2 hours, you got some time to work with.
Well, this Laramie team does not have a hit. Wow. They've taken advantage of 10 walks and managed to push across 2 runs. So Brendan Menke on for his second inning of relief. He threw one pitch in the last time he was up, and here's Landon Lotzer, the right fielder for Laramie. First pitch goes low, ball 1.
Probably gonna be a last inning here for this game, as there's 2 ways this ends.
Pitch from Menke is going to be hit toward shortstop. He'll move to his left, jump a little bit, and make the catch for the first out.
A nice little hop for the catch, but
yeah, it really wasn't a jump.
Yeah, it was like a little, I guess
it was a Sweetwater hop.
I like that, Sweetwater hop.
All right, 1 out. Now the batter, Damian Gomez for Laramie.
Do you know how to skip?
Man, I had to skip a lot when I was a kid. I had to play with my little sister. Played hopscotch. You know what hopscotch is?
I do know.
I'm guessing it's probably a sport in Texas. Pitch on the way from Menke. Goes high. Ball 1. Actually, ball 2 on Gomez.
Everything's a sport in Texas.
It is.
Competitive.
Pitch outside, ball 3. So 1 out here in the 5th. 3-0 count on Gomez. Pitch on the way, called strike from Menke. Count goes 3-1. If you go to school in Texas, one of the requirements of PE classes is to take 3 hours of hopscotch. Base on balls delivered.
Now
Gomez to first. That was a joke for you Texas people out there.
I feel like that was directed toward me.
No, it really wasn't. Oh, are you from Texas? First pitch, called strike 1 on Jackson Murray. Murray, left fielder for this team. Actually, it's number 19 now batting for Laramie. Let's get that right. Francisco Blanco for Laramie is the pinch hitter. 1-1 count on Francisco Blanco. Menke comes set. Pitch high. Ball 2. They'll throw down to first. And back safely is Gomez. So 2-1 count. Jackson kids, it was interesting for the game. They were actually excited that Teton Pass Highway was going to reopen because there's some kids from Victor who play on this Jackson team. Swinging strike 2. Count goes 2-2 with 1 out. Those kids have been staying in Jackson with their teammates for a couple weeks. Ball 3 on Murray. So full count, 1 out. Runner at first base. Jackson leading 11-2. Big cut, strike 3. So 2 outs now. As Caden Hardesty is going to be pinch hit for. And that batter going to be Colton Carline. The coach told me that one. Colton Carline. First pitch, ball 1 on Carline. 2 outs. This could be the last out of the game, possibly. Pitch on the way. Hit toward third. Fielding it is the third baseman. He'll double pump. And the first baseman drops the ball at first, but I believe Carline was already there.
Yeah, it was a really close play. I honestly, just with the human eye, could not tell if he was going to be safe or not. It was going to be close, though, for sure.
So we'll give Carline a infield single, and that'll bring to the plate Garrett Hesko. Hesko started the game at first. He pitched, and now he's at third base. First pitch goes outside, ball 1. Menke's pitch on the way, right back at Menke. He'll catch it on the line drive. That may go down as the play of the game. And that'll end this game.
Yeah, that's it.
On the line drive catch. Final score, Jackson 11. Laramie's A team, the Rangers 2. We'll take a break. We'll come back with a post game. This is a First Bank of Wyoming production of the 2024 Green River Night Invite on mylocalradio.com.
When participating in sports, there's always a lot to talk about performing at the top of your game. I'd like to expand on that and ask, how about performing at the top of your game in every part of your life? This is Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic. I offer solutions to help improve all aspects of your game called life. Pain management, migraines, allergies, emotional release, nutritional supplements based on blood tests, and improved athletic performance. To help you perform at the top of your game every day, call today to schedule an appointment in Evanston or in Kemmer. Hoover Chiropractic, 307-789-0043.
Buying or selling is a simple process if you're working with the right real estate agent. This is Bobby Dalzall, broker with Big Country Properties. We have agents serving both Lincoln and Uintah counties that can assist you with all of your real estate needs. We are the top listing and selling brokerage in the Bridger Valley and strive to be honest, hardworking, and thorough. Whether buying or selling, we make it happen. Call us today at Big Country Properties, 307-782-3556.
Great signage is an important component to any successful business. It lets your customers know they have arrived at your doors, and it's a constant advertisement of who you are. When you install LED signage, you're taking it one step further. The ability to create color messages that move is an attention grabber. Plus, you can change the message whenever you would like. Make your business stand out with an LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign, providing service, installation, and maintenance on all signage. Rocky Mountain Sign, licensed in Wyoming and Utah. Call today for a quote, 307-789-5202.
Using the old-fashioned country tradition of barn building, Martin Sheds uses the time-honored construction techniques handed down from generation to generation. For quality, care, and attention to detail, contact Martin Sheds at 307-679-8187 to get a quote today.
Are you looking for a dental experience that's quicker, more precise, and more comfortable? Look no further. Welcome to Black's Fork Dental, where we bring you the latest in dental technology with our Trios 3D scanner. Our team can scan images of your teeth and gums in seconds, ensuring precise measurements and accurate results, allowing us to design personalized treatment plans tailored to your unique needs. Whether it's crowns, bridges, or clear correct treatments, we've got you covered. Right now, we're offering a 10% discount on any scan procedure. Schedule your appointment with Black's Fork Dental at blacksforkdental.com, where advanced technology meets compassionate care.
Distracted driving is dangerous, but some people just can't seem to help themselves. There's the steering wheel propper, the sneak-a-peeker, the fast roller, the nightlighter. And it's not long until they become the fender benderer, the got-a-ticketer, the veering off the road, the driver who kills someone. Enough with the phones already. Just put them down.
It's lunchtime, and I'm stuck at the office.
Jackalope. The big game is on. I can't miss it just to pick up groceries.
Jackalope.
Mom, I need supplies for my school project.
Jackalope.
Doing the hopping for your shopping. Jackalope Delivery. 307-679-7174.
Jackalope.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
At Y-Hi, we are with you is more than just 3 simple words. It encompasses the principles we live by to serve our members and local communities. So if you're looking to keep your banking relationships local with a partner who will always be there for you, look to us. We're Y-Hi. We're Wyoming. We're with you. Visit yhi.org to learn how you can be a part of something bigger today.
Sell or buy your home with a realtor you can trust. At Cowboy State Realty, we are dedicated to helping you with all your real estate needs. At Cowboy State Realty, we are working for you. Call us at 307-200-4332 to schedule an appointment today. At Reese Auto Service in Lyman, you will find highly skilled mechanics who will get the job done right the first time. They work on anything from light line jobs of tire alignments, suspension work, and oil changes to heavy line jobs of engine replacement, differentials, and all powertrain components. Make sure all your recreational vehicles are working at top speed by getting them checked at Reese Auto Service in Lyman so your time having fun doesn't end early. Reese Auto Service, 541 State Highway 413, Lyman.
Fast, fresh, delicious. 3 words that describe your experience every time you enjoy a delicious meal with Jimmy John's. Utilizing the freshest ingredients, home-baked bread, and professional sandwich building skills, the team at Jimmy John's always delivers a mouth-watering sandwich to satisfy any hunger. Jimmy John's. Freaky fast, freaky fresh. Visit any of our locations today in Evanston, Rock Springs, Sheridan, and Gillette.
11-2 win for the Jackson Giants. This is the Jimmy John's Freaky Fast recap, and it was 11 runs on 16 hits for Jackson. 1 hit, second to last batter for the Laramie Rangers today in an 11-2 win. But it was walks that were the big story as Laramie pitchers gave up a bunch of walks. They actually got a bunch of walks from Jackson, couldn't take advantage. That is your Freaky Fast recap from Jimmy John's here on mylocalradio.com.
I don't know about you, but every time I go to the grocery store, I'm filled with anxiety. Do I have enough money? Meat prices have doubled. How can I ever work on food storage when I can hardly afford food for this week? Wyoming Wild Meats in Lyman is the solution. Weekly specials are posted on Facebook. Beef, pork, chicken for one meal or a mixed order to fill the freezer. You will find quality Gosner cheese and milk products and delicious bread. Because overhead is low, the savings are passed to every customer. Wyoming Wild Meats, offering fresh domestic meats.
Serving the Bridger Valley since 1987, Bridger Valley Motors are your engine repair experts. Along with engine repair, Bridger Valley Motors offers towing services, tire alignments, brake repairs, and more. Visit Bridger Valley Motor at 217 North Main Street in Lyman.
The best trips away from home always come when you know you're among friends. This is Coulter Patterson, General Manager at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming. I invite you to stay with us every time you're here. We've got the absolute best staff. Lots of our team members have been working together for years, and we feel like we're a happy family. I guarantee you'll feel that when you come stay with us. We're always glad that you choose the Come On In, and we'll do everything to make your stay comfortable and relaxing. The Come On In Hotel and Suites is the best place to stay because we have the best staff in Casper. Come on in today.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Welcome back. This is the Dr. McKay Frankum Precision Play of the Game, and we're going to go with the visitors in this one, as it was Colton Carleen on the second to last batter of this game, came up with a single to break up the no-hitter. That is our Dr. McKay Frankum Precision hit of the game.
Ready has provided safety and excellence in industrial construction and support services since 1982. Our experts self-perform all phases of construction on new or existing structures, such as site excavation, access road creation, concrete foundations, welding, and the installation and maintenance of piping, tanks, metal buildings, and more. Our turnkey services will have your facility operational quickly and safely. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
When shopping for a new home or property, it's important that your realtor works to make the whole process simple. Serving customers for almost 20 years, the professional agents at Bridger Valley Realty will provide you with the information and resources you need to keep it simple without missing a step. Shopping for the perfect home or property can be a lot of fun.
Trust the Valley's proven realtors. Stop by and see us today.
We offer rebates on energy-saving products and equipment for our customers. For example, your home's heating and air conditioning system draws significant amount of electricity during certain times of the year. We offer cashback for heat pumps, which use energy-efficient technology to heat and cool your home. We also offer rebates on appliances and smart accessories like smart plugs and smart switches. Really, for anything that draws electricity in your home, we usually have some type of rebate to offer you. Visit wattsmarthomes.com today.
Western Wyoming Beverages has been proudly owned and operated in Wyoming for over 50 years, providing reliable service, friendly staff, and the nation's top beverage products, including Pepsi. We always strive to be the premier business partner for our customers. Western Wyoming Beverages services Rock Springs, Green River, Jackson, Evanston, Kemmer, Pinedale, Wamsutter, Big Piney, Mountain View, and Lyman. Go Red Devils!
Welcome back. Stratton Myers Ballpark in Green River. Final score today, the Jackson Giants 11 and the Laramie Rangers 2. It was 11 runs on 16 hits for Jackson. Only one hit on 2 runs, but there was 10 walks that helped Laramie move some guys around the bases. Our Pepsi player of the game today, brought to you by Western Wyoming Beverages. It's always better with a Pepsi. Brendan Menke is our player of the game. He would come on in relief and pitch, but it was a 3-for-4 game, 4 RBIs and a double for Menke in this game. He started as a designated hitter, ends up as the coming on in relief at pitching. Jason, just an outstanding performance, and you'd expect that out of a leadoff hitter for Jackson.
Yeah, you talk about how it seemed like every time he looked up, he was on first base, did well to close out the game. Plus, RBI night for him, pretty dang good.
Ball game coming up next on mylocalradio.com. It'll be Lovell, right now the #1 team in Class A. They'll take on the AA Cheyenne Hawks. This will be an interesting game because Cheyenne Hawks playing really good baseball, and Mike Jamison and the Lovell Mustangs always play good baseball at this tournament. So for Jace Andrews, I'm Cody Beers. Hey, thanks for joining in here on mylocalradio.com. This has been a First Bank of Wyoming production of the 2024 Green River Night Invite. We'll see you next time in maybe a less windy Green River.
The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of mylocalradio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC. No portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC. Thank you for joining us for this sports presentation on mylocalradio.com.